Today's Tuesday the 5th of May. What's time? It's like 4:15. Had like an interesting day. I woke up at like 9:30, 9:45. Felt so good to actually have a proper lie in. Done my mantra meditation this morning, and sun was shining, so I felt like, you know what, I'm gonna get out. Instead of doing workout, I was gonna ride my bike. It's physical exercise, and I'm getting sunshine, and I was able to go and collect some lavender. So that was like 3 in 1. So I was like, great, let's get that done. So I went out and done that, and it was good. Oh my god, who told me to buy one of them fold up bikes? Like, the wheels are literally this big. They're literally that big. You gotta work. You better work, bitch, because my legs. I went out on it yesterday, and today, well, going back on it today was probably a good thing because it reactivated the muscles that were clearly in pain from yesterday. Oh wow. It was nice. I didn't go as far as I thought I would. Initially, I thought I was going to collect my lavender and then go to potentially Halfords and look at a bigger, softer seat, because my bony little bum is like bruised from sitting on that shitty little seat. No, it doesn't work for me. So I'm going to have to reevaluate and look at a different seat. And the thing is, it's not a big enough bike to stand up and cycle. Well, I could, but I'd look like an idiot because the wheels are that big. So I'd be looking like a fucking monkey on a bike. So that's not an option. So I need to look at a better seat, a more comfortable seat for me. I watered all my plants today, and then I come home. I had some lunch. I'd done some creative writing, so I got my brand story written up, which is really good because I feel like I've got that done and out of the way now. So now all I need to do is kind of go back through it and fine tune that. Yeah, what else did I do? I made some smudge sticks, the most beautiful smudge sticks for my loved ones. How cute are they? Sage and lavender wrapped in a natural twine. They're just so beautiful. So I'm really excited about being able to let them dry out and give them to the people that I love. I made them with really love and good intention. And yeah, now I'm just like chilling. I just had some of my CBD oil. I'm going to have some more conversations in regards to my website and logo building. And yeah, just take the rest of the day as it comes. I'm going to have a few little bits to eat, take it easy, and just take it nice. Like, I got a bit emotional a minute ago because I was thinking about, you know, what does it mean to be family? And, you know, family comes in so many different ways. Like, I'm very blessed. I've got, you know, both of my parents here, 4 younger sisters, aunties and uncles and cousins, and we're all very interconnected. Then I've also got my own family of, you know, my best friends, their children, their families, my flatmate. You know, these are all family, and it made me realise like I've got such a huge family. Family doesn't always mean blood. It doesn't mean blood. And I'm so blessed because my family is amazing, full of amazing people that are just so gorgeous and beautifully spirited. And I'm just so fortunate because, you know, bad things don't happen to me or around me or to the people that I love. I mean, bad things happen in life and that's just life, but, you know, like, we're all very fortunate and we're all very loving and we all create good energy. And I think that's, you know, that's the ultimate reality, is that we create our realities. because we're good people and because we create good vibrations, that good things happen to us. Because, you know, when you love and you're happy, it will come out from you and it also returns to you. And I just got really emotional because I realized, like, I'm very fortunate. I'm very, very blessed. And it's nice. It's really nice. So yeah, and then, oh my god, so as I was out cycling, made a really bizarre observation. Try not to be too judgmental, but it's really bizarre. Now, I'm going to go through all the reasons afterwards that I then go through my head and justify. Initially, I saw a few parents over the last few days wearing face masks, but their children were not. Children ranged anywhere from kind of like 5, 6 up to 8, 9, 10. And I thought, why are you wearing a mask but you're not, your child isn't? I was like, oh god, isn't that a bit fucked up? Like, you care about yourself but not your kid. And then I have to rationalize and say, okay, there's a number of things that it could be. Okay, firstly, that child could be autistic and categorically will not have anything on their face. Fair enough. What you're going to do, you can't force that child to. Then also, you know, the parent could be high risk and the child not. Okay. The parent's immune system might be weakened and the child might be stronger. Maybe. And then I say to myself, well, if that's the case and that's your child, but the child's out and it's not got a mask, if that child then catches it, when you go home, are you going to keep the mask on? Anyway, I know these things don't really matter, but it was just thoughts that run through my head, and I was a bit like, well, how does that work? And why? Anyway, I know I shouldn't really be spending my mind energy on things like that because it's none of my concern. But you know, I did wonder. I wondered. So yeah, I got a really nice text message this morning from somebody. I can't believe it's been 30 days. And basically I was in an MA meeting and it was their first meeting. And I shared my experience, and I think I was like 20 something days in, or maybe even like 18, 19 days in. And I shared my experience about what I'd been going through. And today I got a message from that person in the morning saying, like, today's my 30 day, like, I made it. I just want to say thank you to you for sharing that day. It really inspired me. And that really touched my heart, like, really touched my heart and made me realize, like, what I'm doing is right and it's good and it's hard, but it's worth it. And to keep going, don't give up. No matter how fucking hard things seem at the time, like, it's all about perspective. I was listening to something that a guru was speaking about today that a friend sent me the recording of, and he explains that a surfer loves the waves. The bigger wave, the better. So a surfer's paradise or a surfer's heaven would be, they would say, a tsunami, because they can ride that wave, and that wave is just going to keep going, and it's the biggest, strongest wave, and that is what they love. But to everyone else, a tsunami is like disaster. But to a surfer, it's paradise. So it's all about perspective, because when you know how to ride the wave, you can utilize its power. You know, you can enjoy its energy. And I think that's what life is about. Like, it's about learning how to ride the waves. It's about learning how to enjoy the energy, what may sometimes be perceived as negative, or it's often overwhelming. And actually, we just don't know how to manage or how to deal with that particular energy or situation. So, you know, with this whole pandemic that's happened and happening, and, you know, it's awful that people have lost lives, but it's such a blessing and amazing that so many people have woken up and spiritually aligned and, you know, had their spiritual awakenings and consciously raised their vibrations. And so many people have, you know, decided to study and decided to go out on their own and just decided to stop feeding corporations instead of themselves. And there's so many beautiful silver linings, you know. That's just people, the world, the world is healing itself. You know, the pollution levels are at a time low for how much we've fucked our planet in the last 100 years. Like, you know, the ozone layer has fixed itself. Animals are like being able to breed in circumstances they haven't been able to for such a long time. You know, there's been no killings in certain parts of the world. Like, there's been the longest stretch of time that there's been no murders committed in somewhere. I can't remember. You know, there's so many things that are happening that are amazing, and that's what we need to focus on. These are the beautiful things, and we need to amplify that and remember, like, all the good things that are happening through now, so that we don't go back to the awful pandemic that humans were, because it was bad. But we've now learned so many lessons, and I feel like there's a definite way we can maintain and utilize what we've learned, like 100%. Yeah, I'm super excited about learning more about how to let who I thought or think I am go, instead of trying to learn who I am, unlearn who I thought I am. If you understand, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Letting go of the ego, that sense of self, and realize that there is no self, because if we're all connected, then the self is a collective. Oh, yeah. I'm in a good place, and you know, again, it's like up and down. A few days that I had were awful, and then I have these breakthroughs and these understandings, and I'm like, okay, I get it. You know, being able to connect with the people that I love, being productive, pushing forward, you know, reminiscing on certain things but not rebirthing them, processing emotions and thoughts and feelings and allowing them to pass, things that I'd been holding on to for too long, and I mean, not needing to hold on at all. And yeah, just progression. It's a good feeling from the inside out. And my hair is growing at an alarming rate now. It's happening. So by Christmas I'll have like a little Jufro going on. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, I can't wait for, well, I can wait, I've got no choice, for my smudge sticks to dry out. I mean, how cute are they? Look, sage and lavender, come on. And they smell so good. Oh, it smells so good. I love the smell of nature. Anyway, it's my day's entry.